I went thrift store shopping with my friend. She was looking for something specific and didn't get that thing she was looking for. Instead, she got books. I wasn't looking for anything at all. I just went with her for funsies, and I got books. So I got 5 books, and I spent 68 cents. I'm not even like downplaying this. I literally only spent 68 cents. The first book that I got at the thrift store was Stranded by Eric Walters. I got this because I owned this book in grade 6, I want to say, because Eric Walters came and did a talk at our school, and there was a bunch of Eric Walters books after that you could buy if you wanted to, and I chose this one because I thought it sounded interesting. I thought it was about people who went on a school trip on a boat and then end up finding a beached whale and they work together to get it back in the ocean. But I don't think that's what it's about. It doesn't look like it at all from this cover. It looks like there's a creepy axe man there. So no, there's 3 beached whales that they find, but there's also a ghost. So that sounds good. I only read the first couple chapters, I think, when I got it. I was a very picky reader when I was a child, and I didn't like it, but I'm sure it would be a quick, fast, fun read. And I used to own this book, but I don't anymore. Well, now I do, because I just bought a copy of it. But I didn't own it because when we moved from the house that I grew up in most of my life, I was away at school, so I didn't do any of my packing. And I'm pretty sure my parents got rid of most of my books. And this was one of them. So now I own it again. I also got the BFG by Roald Dahl. The only Roald Dahl book I've read before is James and the Giant Peach. I read it in grade 5 and I really liked it. And I just saw this at the store and there's a movie coming out about it, so I thought, why not? The Boy in the Burning House by Tim Wynne Jones. Because my friend picked it up and she said, this one actually doesn't sound too bad. And so then I read the back and it seemed okay. And it was 10 cents, so I got it. Anyway, it's about someone whose dad disappears and then he meets this girl who says that her dad murdered someone, and then I think she says that her dad murdered his dad or something. Anyway, intense, right? The next book that I got is Picture Perfect by Catherine Clark, and I picked this up because I was like, Picture Perfect, is that like the movie with Jennifer Aniston? I don't think it is, though. I think it's just, it could be a common name. Anyway, I thought the author sounded familiar, and then I looked at the back, the way the synopsis is laid out, which isn't really a synopsis at all, and I was like, that reminds me of that Main Squeeze book that I read. Is that the same author? And it is the same author! Main Squeeze. I'll get it. I got this for $1 at a book sale that we used to have at my work, because I thought it was going to be hilariously bad, and I ended up reading it for the Rainbowthon last year, and it was actually a decent book. There were some cliches and some cheesy moments, but overall it was enjoyable. So when I saw this there, I was like, yes, I kind of want this one as well. So now I have 2 slightly cheesy but probably enjoyable books by her, so that's exciting. The last book that I got was The Horse Whisperer by Nicholas Evans. And I actually didn't even know this was a book. I saw the movie when it first came out on, I'm going to say VHS. It was probably a VHS that I watched it on when it came out. And I remember really liking it. And I saw this and I was like, what? This is a book! And I read the first page and I thought it was good. And so I'm sure this will be a great, sad, but hopefully also uplifting book. After I'm done reading it, I can watch the movie again and refresh my memory and see how well it compares to the book, and that'll be fun. So that is, those are all the books that I got, that I only spent literally, oh no! It's not literally 68 cents. It's 70 cents. I spent 70 cents because we don't have pennies anymore. So I spent 70 cents on it. Well, that just makes that whole thing disappointing now, doesn't it? Whatever. If pennies were still a thing, or if I paid with my debit card, it would have been 68 cents, so we'll just say that. We'll just continue saying that. That's all. That's all. Bye!